Hello, hello, hello. This is Rickdrika Bennett, and welcome to the Business Enricher Circle community. Today, I want to talk about 5 must-have strategies that business owners should have in place for 2025. So, if you are a business owner, you must know that digital marketing is changing, especially in 2025 because of AI. And because of a once in a lifetime thing when it comes to advertising. AI is changing so many aspects of advertising, and a lot of people are shifting to a digital format. Big brands have already adopted a lot of new marketing strategies. And so today, I really want to talk about how small businesses can actually use these same strategies and win big. So let's dive straight into the conversation. And I'm super excited and thank you for watching. So let's talk about AI and how AI is the right way to really supercharge your marketing and even the secret to completing a complete and free start to finish marketing plan that's customized just for your business. But before we dive into that, I want to talk about what's new in 2025. But in order to know what's new, we have to understand what exactly changed over the past year. When we look at consumers or customers over the past year, a lot of them are not following that same straightforward, I see an ad, I click on the ad, and then I move towards a purchase mindset. A lot of them are hopping from different platforms and interacting with content in a more natural way before making a purpose. And this shift is being driven by a new type of consumer, one that does not think or act like older generations. I'm talking about Gen Z, which is our younger buyers who are more skeptical of traditional advertising and they prefer a more authentic type of content, whether it's from influencers, creators, or even other users. But what does this mean for your business? So if your business doesn't really sell to Gen Z, you may not fully be impacted by this. So while it's true that there is a leading shift when it comes to marketing, it sometimes doesn't always affect all generations. But what we have known is authentic content is something that's affecting all generations of advertisement in your target market, regardless of what your niche is. That's because younger groups often set the trends and then the older ones eventually follow. So even if Gen Z is not your target audience right now, the shift will definitely impact everyone who's engaging with your business. That's why in 2025, organic marketing is on the rise like more than ever. That means having SEO in place on your website, making sure you have the right type of content on all of your social media platforms. So instead of throwing all of your money at ads, people are not just going to skip or block or use smart brands based off of ads, but they're focusing more on content that feels real, like social media posts, educational videos, or even shifting their focus to content that's more organic and long term in value because it doesn't stop working once you actually stop spending money on it. So what I mean by that is if I'm going to put a blog post out or a social media post out or a YouTube video out, that content is going to be out there in endlessly versus a ad. Once I stop paying for that ad, is no longer there. So making sure that that organic content is there is essential for actually growing your business. And what we have to understand is when you have all of this organic content out there, it helps to build trust and credibility over time. And that's essential in today's world, especially with AI. So many people are using it where they're losing the human effect of how we work and move and function in business So developing that trust through your organic marketing and your strategies is essential for conversion when you're trying to create sales. And one of the best ways to build this trust and credibility is by basically doing something like what I'm doing now. I'm creating a video and I'm showing people my real, true, authentic self. But most small businesses create video content that really just sounds all the same, or they think that creating video content is too much. You know, video content can really help you reach your audience, but the pressure to make it entertaining and then editing the video can be overwhelming, especially if you're new or if you're already stretched thin and at risk of burnout. So that's where you outsource your videos, or you can sit and block off an hour of time once a week or a couple of days out of the week and use your phone or iPad and just say some thoughts around your business or some trends or something that you saw as they relate to your business, that's short, that's 3 minutes or less, and you can use that content and start scheduling that content. And by doing that, you don't have to worry about putting a long time into your editing, because editing takes time, and trying to compete with more polished, high production videos isn't realistic when you are a business owner and you're a solopreneur running your business. The good thing is that when it comes to video content, you don't have to be flashy, you don't have to do a lot of edits, you don't have to do a lot of jokes and graphics to succeed on platforms like YouTube, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. So what really works is just keeping it simple, giving value and educating people on what really matters. That's what where organic content comes in, and that's what's essential when you are a business owners. You know, entrepreneurs like Alex Mosley are providing the minimal editing to their content. They're really just straightforward about their content and can be very effective by just being straightforward. And if you are a follower of Alex Mosley, you'll see that he kind of shifts from the frills. He's going purely towards educational videos. Why? Because that's what matters. That's where the information lies for itself. He's actually shifting to more to the less entertainment. He's not doing all the highly edited edits that he did in the past, and most of his videos now are more fast paced, because previously the content was basically attracting the wrong type of audience. So when you're doing that, you're making sure that when you're making your content, you're reaching the right audience that will convert and that will engage you. And this is a win-win. So don't overcomplicate it. Just record and be authentic and true to yourself. So as long as your video has sound quality and is good and your content is genuinely helpful to your audience, you don't need a lot of fancy visuals or edits within your video, because this approach will build trust for you. And a great example of it is using like newsletters and tagging those videos to your newsletters and building up your subscriber list. Those are essential, especially if you're doing business to business or you're on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has the blog post feature, and a lot of people have been building up their subscription list based off of LinkedIn newsletters. And a great example of this is John Hall, who has about 70K followers on LinkedIn right now, but his newsletter, on the other hand, reaches over 330,000 people. So building your subscription list through LinkedIn, through email marketing, and through video content is going to be where your organic form of content comes in. This kind of visualability is what will separate you from your competitors and what will set you on top. So getting more eyeballs into your content without doing twice the work. You can record a video and transcribe that video into a blog post or a social media post, and that will really help you build your audience and make sure that you're converting the right people. So if you think email marketing is outdated, I would have to wholly disagree with you. This is something that you definitely need to be optimizing so that you can grow your business. There are so many tools out there that can really help you with email marketing. So I definitely recommend that you tap into the email marketing, tap into doing video content, tap into carousel post content, and be more authentic to who you are so that you can grow even more in your business and in your brand. So creating content also requires a call to action. A lot of people create content, but they don't have a call to action of telling people what they can do next to actually connect with them. And basically, you're throwing out information, but there's no connection of what to do next. So, going through the process of creating the content, then providing a call to action of letting them know, hey, if you like this content, this is what you can do next. If you like this content, subscribe to my newsletter. If you like this content, let's schedule a virtual chat so that we can talk more about it and how you can possibly use this content. So, being straightforward and adding that call to action is essential. So, these digital marketing strategies are free. They may take you an hour out of the week, but if you're consistent with using these strategies and not overthinking the process, you can definitely win and get ahead for 2025.